Craft-a-nooga, we'll be making watercolor cardboard stars.
Butter, 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 butter.
For this craft, you're going to need some cardboard. You'll also need some watercolors, and probably a paintbrush too. You're going to need something to cut the cardboard. I like to use X-Acto knives, but they're really sharp, so you'll need parental permission to use that.
Watch out.
If you don't have one of those, you can use a pair of scissors.
Snip, snip.
You'll also need some glue. You're going to need some thick white paper to paint on, preferably watercolor paper. You're going to need watercolor paper. And that's the last supply you'll need. Now that you've got all these together, you can get started.
Yay!
The first thing you'll need for this craft is cardboard. When you get your cardboard, you're going to need to draw 2 stars. Now here, we have one that's already been drawn and cut out. So we're using that as a template to draw the second star. After you're done drawing your second star, you can go ahead and cut that out. Now I like to use X-Acto blades, but you're going to need some parental supervision to use one of these things. They're pretty sharp. You can get cut pretty bad. So instead of that, if you don't have a parent around or don't have an X-Acto blade around, you can just use scissors. Now that you have your 2 stars cut out, you'll need to keep one of them intact. That acts as the backing for your watercolor cardboard star. The second one, you'll need to cut a thin outline. That acts as the frame of your watercolor cardboard star. And after you're done with both of those, you'll set these aside. The third step, you can use one of your cardboard stars to trace the outline on a piece of watercolor paper. You'll need to cut that out as well. Now that you've got your star cut out, you can go ahead and start painting. You can use whatever colors you like and paint it however you want. One of my favorite techniques is to wet the paper first and then put the color down on top of it. You'll have to wait for your watercolor star to dry before you can attach it. If you're feeling real impatient, you can use a hairdryer. But now you should have 3 pieces: your cardboard backing, your watercolor star, and your outer frame. You'll have to start attaching things. First, you want to get your cardboard star back. You can use stick glue or Elmer's glue to stick it on there. And then you'll want to attach the watercolor star to that. Press it down firmly. Make sure there's no bubbles in your paper. Make sure it lays down flat. For the outer frame, you can use craft glue. That's going to be the best. You can also use hot glue, but if you do use hot glue, make sure that you have parental permission and supervision. Those things can get pretty hot. And once you have it all glued together and it's dried, you're done.
Yay!